Friends, I just wanted to take a moment to point out something that's completely obvious, but that a lot of people, myself included, occasionally overlook because we get into picking stocks and we think that, there are all these esoteric things. We get real deep. But on a very surface level, it's pretty easy to start screening stocks if you're trying to find a stock that's safe, that's most likely going to go up in the future. Here, let's take a look at AMD, for instance. So on this particular program, you can look for a recommendation, but you can look at statistics. If you go down the list of statistics here and you see all positive numbers, no negative numbers, you're pretty sure that this is a stock that you might want to do a little more due diligence with. So this is Advanced Micro Design. So let's look at another one that is very popular right now. Let's say Nvidia. Let's take a look at their statistics. Again, positive, 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 positive. Not one negative, not one minus sign, not one negative statistic on their chart. So let's look at something else. Let's look at, say, like Palantir. Palantir is a popular stock. Statistics. All right, so mostly positive. Annual return is negative. So you definitely want to check that out, see what's going on there. Net margin is negative. Return on assets is negative. That's a big red flag. Year over year net income is down a lot. So you definitely want to address that number. So already you can see, like, is this a stock that you want to put a ton of money in? You might want to do a lot of research before you even consider that sort of thing. I'm not saying that you don't take a chance on certain stocks. I'm not saying that, like, you have a, you can see some here, the ones that I have on my watch list. Some of them are a little bit speculative, like Bit Digital. Okay, let's look at the statistics for Bit Digital. Right, actually, they're not as bad as I thought. But you can see here, 0 sales, right? 0 net income. 0 gross margin after 5 years. There's negatives here. So, it's not as good. That's not a great example of a really bad stock, but that's a small company that has a potential for a lot of growth. So yeah, maybe you want to put a little bit in there and see if it'll 10x. But if you're going to put money in to a stock in order to secure its value, the value of the money, and make sure it grows at a reasonable rate, safely, you're definitely going to look at. Oh, here's a good example. Let's take a look at Disney. So Disney, under statistics, their annual return was a little bit off, right? Mostly positive numbers, but if you look at actually, Disney looks pretty good. So, here you go. Net income over a 5-year average. So what's probably going on there is probably 2020 was so low that it dragged down the 5-year average. So you want to go ahead and look at that. But what I'm saying, though, is these tools, these statistics give you a chance to screen some stocks. You can see right away which ones you don't want, just throw them out of the mix. And then you can take a look at the ones that are, looking really good, all positive. Here's Alaska Airlines. Let's take a look at Alaska Airlines. Statistics. Airline stocks are notoriously cyclical. Their annual return is not great. Their return on equity is terrible. Their forward price earnings is terrible. Revenue growth is terrible. So you may want to realize net income year over year to date. That's not great. So actually, that's really bad. So, even though people talk about Alaska Air as being one of the best in the group, is this a group where you want to be in? Nobody's forcing you to put your money in any of these stocks. Warren Buffett said, this is not pole vaulting contest, right? This is not a high jump. You want to step over the bar. It should be obvious where you want to put your money. So anyway, that's just something. Go ahead and put some comments down below if you have any questions. You want me to do some more of these videos, or if these are just, not your cup of tea, let me know that too. Have a great day. Smash like for me if you can, and we'll see you on the next one.